episode of Curse of Strahd. Mom, say hi to my brother, please. As we see my brother hugging my mom on cam.
Bye, babe.
Sorry. Freaking, I had the stream open, and I'm like, why am I hearing sounds that I shouldn't be hearing? And it's because Twitch was playing an ad. Yeah, rip. All right, so with that in mind, sorry. Here we are once again with another episode of Curse of Strahd. When we last left our heroes, they were sitting down to have dinner with the abbot. Two of our intrepid party had noticed a small series of stitches that seemed to be holding the woman that was in the room together. Before we begin, of course, we always like to thank our sponsors, D&D Beyond, that is D, the letter N, dbeyond.com, where you are able to find all sorts of 5e and other materials, including homebrew, and being able to track your campaigns and your characters. In addition to that, we also would like to thank Lucky Dice Cafe and Station Retro. They are currently housing Captain Sack live from Thursday to Sunday. So if you're looking for a live game in the Huntsville, Alabama area, you should go check him out. And last but certainly not least, we, of course, have something new in the works. I hope you're all excited. We've been working very hard with a artist that we've been introduced to. So keep your eyes on Monday night, because that's where we're gonna reveal it for the first time. I hope you guys are ready. I'm excited. You guys should be excited, and it's going to be fantastic. So, without further ado, you're all sitting down to break your fast, and Ophi and Nyx, you notice the stitches holding her together.
Nyx is just like not even looking at her now. She's just like, I don't feel like that would be a good question to bring up right now. Why do you got a stitched friend?
Did you truly ask him why he has a stitched
No,
friend?
I was like, Nyx ain't asking out loud that. Like, no.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Ophi's not even gonna mention the love doll.
Oh, Christ.
Jesus Christ, no!
This is what's come to.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is a D&D version of a real doll.
Well, she's obviously not just a love doll. They're getting married. It's like a step up, right? I don't know.
Who is she?
I'm telling you, it's Corpse Bride.
We'll agree, disagree.
Yep.
Onwards.
Are we staying the night here?
You do not have to. You mostly were reconnecting with Irina and Ismark.
Oh yeah, just to see how they are.
And they said they were upstairs?
No, they are now down with you,
Okay.
having breakfast.
So, friends, how's your stay been?
It's been pleasant, actually. Although I have wanted to go check around town, but Ismark suggested that I wait until the rest of you were here to go with me. He is confident in his own abilities, but sometimes he prefers to have the help. And we trust you.
Very well.
She would be sitting like right next to you, by the way, Sir Knox.
Okay.
And then she kind of leans forward, like leans over and very quietly says, and the screaming, it's getting a little
Much?
Not irritating much. Yes.
Very well.
I would
very
like
well.
to be away from it for a while.
Hmm.
Please?
Bulak raises his hand like, I can walk with you for a little while. It's not a big deal. He was just going over the notes of the Crom, and then after he's sated, I guess he would just raise his hand like, yeah, I can go with you.
Oh, very well. You have a companion.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a walk into the city. I need a couple things in there.
All right, you have 2 companions. Very well. Nix, what are your plans?
I might explore the grounds a little bit here, actually.
Very
Okay.
well. I wish to.
Crom, for what it's worth, is staying there with the abbot's notes. Matter of fact, he even goes so far as to stand up, move over to sit next to the abbot, and then the two of them just start talking about what was going on in these notes. Because this is magic, and this is something that Crom wants to have a better understanding of. So the two of them are in deep discussion, which is how we are very quietly excusing JT for the night because he is prepping for a wedding this weekend.
Gotcha. Oh, it's a fair wedding.
So, Ophi, what about you? What are you doing?
Don't worry about me.
This was me, the DM, asking.
You're not to worry regardless, apparently.
Yeah. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
I, as the DM, knowing you as the player, am filled with trepidation.
Oh, if he's just in a corner with the lighter.
Okay, so Jordy, what are you doing then?
I'm gonna. Yeah, Cernox is gonna parade the grounds as well. Kind of get a feel
Okay.
for the area.
So then, Gwensarda and Yulakin, you both are then escorting Irina with Ismark back into town. And I'm just gonna... We'll hand wave your traveling here in a second. I want to stick with the Abbey for just a little bit longer.
So we leave.
Yeah, you guys have left.
Okay.
Nyx and Cyranox, you guys are given leave to explore the grounds if you so desire. Where are you guys headed?
Which post was the spider bat hybrid? Okay. I'm gonna go, I guess, stand at the edge of her chain, I guess, like as far as like she can technically go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand at the edge and I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna sit there. I'm going to stare at the once human.
You're going to sit there and stare at the woman who looks very uncomfortable with the fact that you are sitting there and staring at her.
To the point, see if she warms up to my presence, I guess.
Okay. Well, you're sitting there for 15 minutes. Nothing happening yet. However, you do see... Sorry, I just need to go find his name. Where is he? You do see a short creature.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
just gonna keep calling... That's all I got.
Charles.
No, his name is Cloven.
Oh.
Oh! Well then.
Oh.
He walks towards her, and despite her franticness, she seems to calm down a little bit more in Cloven's presence. He gets her down to the ground, undoes her from the pillar, leads her to one of these, like the side sheds.
Mm-hmm.
Opens it, holds his hand out for the one who is to come out next, and swaps their positions, closes the door, and then once again ties them to the post so that they have some outside time. This one, I don't actually have a picture for this one. This one doesn't have a picture.
We can use our disturbing imagination, don't worry.
Yeah. I just don't remember if it actually gives me like a random generator for the mongrel folk. It does not. This one, unlike the first one, doesn't have wings. It has elongated claws that look like they're really good for digging.
Okay.
And that's actually almost pretty much exactly what it does. As soon as it gets out, it digs a little hole, sets the dirt to the side, and then shifts over, digs in a little hole, moves that dirt into the hole that it dug originally, and it just keeps kind of like going around the spike, doing exactly that. So, and then Cloven realizes that you are sitting there.
Okay.
And he turns. And you notice that he kind of weaves and sways. And then you hear like this sound. You realize it's coming from the smaller head on his shoulder.
Well done.
Okay. What can I do for you,
Nothing.
dragon?
No, sorry. Nothing much. Just observing, seeing what the grounds have to offer, and getting to know the residents.
Of course. Just do not overstimulate them like you did Mariana. What her
I think
name
that's what her
is?
name was. Yeah, the spider bat hybrid.
Oh, Marzina.
Was he? Christ. I apologize about that. I didn't mean to excite her.
Well, I suppose that it's okay.
And who might you be, if you do not mind my asking?
He then introduces himself as Cloven Bellevue.
He was the head of the family, right?
Pardon?
Was he the head of the family? I'm trying to remember.
No.
Okay.
No. You also don't know who the head of the family is? I don't think I told you.
I thought. Yeah. I didn't write
Just
that.
Just that the Bellevues were a family of inbred lepers.
Okay.
Because that was, I know that I told you from,
Yeah.
that was part of the whole RP session the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a family of inbred, sickly lepers, but we didn't really have a name for who was in charge of it.
Gotcha. So, Cloven, this is your family, I would assume, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And how long have you been in the care of the abbot?
For as long as I can remember.
Okay. What is friend Nyx doing at the moment?
Oh, she's just
What
watching.
is Nyx doing?
She's just watching. She's not staying close or anything. She's just watching.
Okay. Well, would you like to continue exploring the grounds? Because you kind of watch as Cloven heads towards where you guys came out of. And and it basically looks like he's going to get food to feed those that are in the chicken sheds.
Okay. I'm still staring at the one digging. Just be like, I know we've had our differences and our rough about Snicks, but be honest. What do you think of this place?
It's a damn shame what this place is.
Yeah, we can agree on that at least.
I'm gonna go this way. Up to, like, over this door.
Okay.
Just to check it. See if there's anything behind it. If there's not, I'll just maybe push the door open.
Okay. You are able to open the door.
Is there noises
just wanna
coming
make
in from this area?
There doesn't seem to be. Oh. Once you open the door, yes. But before you open the door, you don't hear anything.
What do I hear now?
Hang on, sorry. This room used to be an office, as evidenced by the remains of a desk and a chair, both of which have been smashed to pieces. A hallway to the south leads to a staircase going up. A dark passage to the east is full of unnatural whispers, mad laughter, and bestial odors.
That's
Go into
fun.
the wacky shack. Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Yeah. Just found the... God, there's a lot of doors down there. There's a lot of this family. Can I
Nah,
hear?
you got this.
Nah. Up the stairs, is there any sounds coming from up there?
I will tell you in a second. I gotta find the description of the spot.
How big was this joint again? Ooh, she big. Okay.
No, there's no sounds coming from upstairs.
Obviously, there are rooms up there for people, so I'm just gonna go up, I think.
Alright. Well, hang on. Dirty, are you going with her?
While they're walking that way, I'm gonna ask Nix if they would like accompaniment.
I mean, that feels like a trick question coming from you.
Fair enough. Well, we don't know this area. Do you think you can handle yourself?
I mean, as long as I don't have suddenly, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 people but jump on me, I should be okay, unless you also want to see what else is here.
My curiosity's piqued. I want to know more about this establishment. Alright.
Okay. Are you gonna go upstairs or are you going down the hall?
Oh, up the stairs. I'm on the hall.
I know you're going up the stairs.
Let's go down the hall.
Do you have dark vision, Dirty?
Nope.
You don't see a damn thing.
Oh, God. Okay, well.
Nyx could see. You can't see a thing.
I have
You just know that there's a hallway there.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, can you give me a stealth check?
Ha!
Oh.
Which you get to take at disadvantage because I'm pretty sure you're in heavy armor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Disadvantage. Stealth check looks at that too. That's actually not bad.
Ooh, that's actually pretty fucking good.
Oh, I'm not 20. I'm sad.
Okay, let's see. Which kind of thing is it? Get back here.
Kind of thing.
You fools. Armor doesn't stop Scaly Man from being stealthy. Ugh.
Okay. These. Okay. Oh boy, yes.
Do you have a torch on me?
Do
I do not have a torch on me.
I think I have
Perception
torches.
is wisdom, correct?
What's up?
Perception is wisdom?
Yes.
Yeah. Why does that say flesh golem?
Maybe it's because it was the shade I'm using for what has to happen.
Okay, here's another question. Does it have to happen?
Yeah, because it's heard you. I know, it's such
Why can't I just have my nat 20, huh?
hardship.
Why can't that be a disadvantage?
Because you're wearing heavy armor, my dude.
Just let my boy stomp everywhere.
Nope.
Let me be loud. Ah!
I would be loud, but I got scolded for being reckless and loud.
I mean, with good reason.
You're still being reckless and
Yeah.
apparently loud.
I'm
Despite a
Passively
very
loud.
good roll, you still got caught. So,
That's fine. Natural aggro OP.
yeah, you don't see this coming, by the way. How much movement do you have?
Not a lot.
What are you doing?
Not a lot. Just kind of poke my head in. Or just look into the hallway. Has Nick's gone up the stairs yet, or no?
No.
It's like, can't see a damn thing in here. What do you see?
What do I see?
You, on the other hand, see a lumbering shape moving towards you.
Oh god, killer ships.
We should... You know what? Fuck the stairs. We should just leave.
Is it bad?
I don't...
Even in the gloom, you can make out a monstrous shape lumbering down the hall. And then it keeps coming.
You know what?
When the darkness can no longer hide its true nature, your eyes are treated to a terrifying 7-foot-tall assemblage of human body parts.
Ah, that's like yikes.
Let's walk away. Let's walk away really fast.
Go faster.
So like, okay, and we're just gonna bar the door with whatever we can find.
So where you headed next?
Kind of just gonna look at Nyx like, I think we need to go talk to the abbot.
Go talk to the abbot if you want.
Okay. Don't. This is gonna sound stupid, but don't open that door.
I was there, you idiot.
That's why I said it was gonna sound stupid. It's kind of mid-hurry. Kick the door in.
The abbot looks appropriately confused and startled.
Did the abbot have a name, or just calling him abbot?
No, you were just calling him abbot.
Okay. He's kicking the door. And he's still at the table, right?
Mm-hmm. He's sitting there talking with Crom.
Okay.
And Ophi's still there too.
Okay. Point at the abbot. He's like, we need to talk.
Do we?
Yes, we do.
About what?
So it's just us. And does the abbot have his, what do you call it, the doll? The puppet?
Yeah, she's still sitting there.
Okay.
I mean, you don't know she's stitched,
That
though.
you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But I have actually no, because she would appear human. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you want to have this discussion in front of your lady friend.
Oh, that's not a lady.
Excuse me?
No, it's a dude in drag. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm sure somebody else can notice the stitching on her, right? I'm not the only one who saw that?
Oh, I
Excuse
saw
me?
that.
Cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Where's Mr. Abbott?
Sitting up here at the head of the table.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up there, grab him, drag him on, put him against the wall.
Well, you certainly can try.
I want him to look lustfully into my eyes.
I like when
I
You
this.
would
mean
go
like
out.
the last time you did this with Strahd and he was trying to confuse you sexually?
Didn't learn your lesson, did ya?
Nope.
You can go ahead and give me an attack roll to grab a hold of him.
Would it be open hand or whatever?
And be an unarmed strike if you've got one set up.
Give me one moment. Or actually, I have to like manually set this up. Please tell me it's in continue. Flame strike, 2 strike, unarmed strike. There we go. That's
It's an
proficiency.
attack roll using your strength modifier.
Nani. I'm still gonna use this. Give me a moment.
It's okay.
/R 1d20.
Plus your proficiency, plus your strength modifier.
Yep.
I
Okay,
just don't know if you have
so-
magical weapons, so I don't want you rolling something with a magical weapon property, but it has to be with your strength.
Okay, so 1dr or /1dr.
Mm-hmm.
1dr?
Is
No.
it /r? Sorry, 1d,
20.
/R 1d20.
1d20. Then do I do plus or just?
Plus
Whatever.
your strength modifier
Which
and
is
your
the
proficiency modifier.
strength
And-
modifier is the small number.
Yes. I don't think I have a proficiency modifier.
It's under your inspiration. Do you see
Three
your
right
armor
now.
I don't
class?
think I have anything. Oh, the proficiency bonus. Okay. So, there. I believe!
You attempt to grab a hold of him, and he
Oh,
grabs
jeez.
both of your wrists very quickly. I wouldn't do that if I were
Well,
you. I
why
don't really
so?
care to be touched.
That's valid.
Big man can't do anything.
And then he lets your wrists go.
Very well.
Jordy, I fucking dare you. Attack him.
No, because we have the 7-foot Jolly Giant in the thing. God knows what this thing is that's sitting right next to him. Then we're
How
gonna
much
have
would
like
Xeronox know about golems?
Monster didn't really have much, so maybe probably earth golems, not so much of the flesh variety.
Okay. So, given the fact that you know a little bit about golems,
Mm-hmm.
give me an insight check to see if you can put 2 and 2 together.
Okay.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yes, you can. You know that she is a flesh golem, that the thing that you saw in the other building is also a flesh golem. You have no idea what the fuck the abbot is, but you're 90% sure he's not human.
Are you one of these monstrosities?
He kind of like shows like the joints. Like he literally just pulls his robes apart and shows you the joints of his neck and his shoulders, and he just like shifts the clothing around. Do I look like a golem to you?
And he's clean, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no stitching, no nothing. He's still, even though you're 90% sure he's not human, he still looks like a human.
Something's obviously not right here. You're supposedly a holy. Oh, so go ahead, Ophi.
I'm not gonna, kink shame the dude. He wants to make stuff to have fun with. That's fine.
It's not for me.
Who's it for then?
Sorry, I gotta flip back to the Abbott's information.
3 guesses at who it is. I can probably get on the first shot.
So 3 guesses in the first 2 don't count?
Let's see. My bet's on Strahd.
Strahd on a flesh golem.
Oh no, being flesh golem. He's a vampire lord. God knows what he does in his spare time. He's been alive for X amount of years.
Practice doll.
Could be.
No!
He's practicing for next. Let's go.
What?
Okay. She's for Strahd to assist him in being free of Barovia.
Gross!
Hopefully they pick up that telephone.
Is
Stuff I
Strahd
called
gonna,
it.
use her as a portal or something? Is this, like a sacrifice?
Well, if you break the...
If you say you break her seal, we're gonna have issues, bro.
No. If you break the revolutionary chain of where he is always going after that long-lost love, then finding happiness with something or someone else would therefore break him of his curse and allow him to be free of Barovia.
So you're giving him a bride?
Yes.
You're giving him freedom from this realm, so he can go through all other realms.
If he is free from this realm, everybody else is also free from this realm. Or have you not noticed that you can't leave of your
Yes,
own
I've noticed
volition?
that. But at what cost, though? To have a monster like Strahd walk around of his own free whim, unbound to this land.
You mean a man like Strahd, who is a vampire and would only be able to go out during the darkest of night?
Do we know he's Lord of the Vampires? Or that
You
he's
may
just
not have
Strahd?
known that yet, but he knows that.
Okay.
Wait, Strahd's a vampire?
Yes.
Thought he was a werebat. Kidding.
No,
Yeah, me too.
thinks he's a
Of course, he's the one person not
not
here for the
here.
conversation.
I thought we cleared up to you, like that. There's no werebats.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Christ.
His notes still have werebat picture of Strahd's head with a bat on it, or with the bat on it.
Wings, yeah.
Reanimator 2 all over again. Okay, regardless. You're supposed to be a holy man. You know that what you're doing goes against the oaths you took, the vows. Vows.
Bringing light to this land helps a great number of people.
Does
But
this thing bleed?
I can't say that it is anything that I have attempted.
Opie's
about
just in
that
a
thing in the
Pokemon with a
shed?
spear.
What shed?
Oh yeah, that's right. You still have a bigger amalgamation of flesh just chilling in the shed, or not chilling, just in the shed at the far end of the courtyard.
Oh, you mean the golem that's there to help keep the mongrel folk from hurting the town?
I mean, he looked like he wanted to step up on us, but
That would be because you are neither myself nor Cloven.
understandable.
Well, I mean, if Strahd's a vampire and you give him a bride, but you don't give him a bride he can drain, what is that gonna...
I can't say I know the full ramifications of his vampiric curse, but there is a very high possibility that breaking the cycle will also release him from the vampiric curse.
You have high hopes.
I do.
I don't know much about vampirism, but I know that's not so easily broken. Are you sure that this idea would work? Are you sure that you even want to become human?
You do. Allow me to educate you, my dear dragon. Strahd is not a vampire by any normal means. He was not bit. He was not turned. He was given the gift of immortality by darker forces than you have ever seen. So there is no vampire lord to kill and he will be turned back. There is no... The only person that can break the cycle is him. And his obsession with Titania as well.
Titania?
Do you not know the story?
No, I do not.
He then proceeds to tell you this very long-winded story of how Strahd originally came to Barovia as a lord who fought and was victorious in battle, and like Strahd vanquished dragons. He was a warlord, but he wasn't so... At first, he
Crazy.
wasn't so bad in so much as, he would rule over the lands with a fair hand. He was a warlord, so punishments were severe, but as long as you didn't disobey the Lord, everybody was,
Mhm.
everybody was pretty much happy. But he lusted after and loved after a woman who did not want him, for he was too old for her, and she instead fell in love with his brother.
Yeah, baby, age is just a number.
And
Kidding.
then when Strahd found out, and he sought other means, either to make himself younger or just to be able to win her love, and it turned into something more along the lines of kill the one that stands in your way and she will be yours.
Oh.
So he murdered his own brother on his wedding day to Titania. And then chased her through the castle until she threw herself from the parapets. They never found her body. And Strahd believes that she is reincarnated every few decades, and he makes it his absolute mission to find her so that he can be with her once and for all. But he has been, so far, unsuccessful.
A touching story that aches my heart, I will give it that, but still, the means that he went about it does not justify what the end game could have been.
You might be able to find another way. High in the mountains is a temple called the Amber Temple.
We've heard of this.
Yes. I'm sure you have. It has untold magical items and powers beyond your wildest imagination. But just remember, everything comes with a price. Anything
Whoa.
else, Cyranox?
Still doesn't. Yeah, shit just got complicated.
No, it did.
So. Sorry, Cernax is just like. He's sitting there, 1,000 thoughts going through his head, trying to think of the next. Or how to process all this information.
Mm-hmm.
So if Ophir and Nyx want to say anything, now is your chance.
It's not on me whether he wants a flesh golem or not.
I
Who
mean,
can- oh, God.
this thing is not alive. It doesn't have feelings. It doesn't have a soul. I don't think Strahd's gonna be very into it.
No.
It seems that Strahd wants victims, not willing participants.
We cannot know until we try.
No, yeah, go ahead and try. If it works, that's great. But
I mean, is this just you thinking of this, or is this him coming to you with the idea?
No, this is my idea.
And who was she? How many was she? Is she from
How many?
corpses?
My lovely flesh golem here. She's built from corpses of the townsfolk who have passed on.
Yikes.
Would we believe him? Actually,
I don't know,
no.
roll an insight.
Why would I not believe him?
He is telling you the truth.
Huh.
Yep, seems good to me.
Does this mean you're desecrating graves to make her?
No. The townsfolk are bringing their dead to be buried up here, and if I bury coffins missing a few limbs, no one's the wiser.
That goes against your vow, though. You're supposed to give these people, like, you're supposed to help these people in the way that they see fit.
What vow are you talking about?
Don't you have a clergyman's vow? Sir Knox did not travel the world a lot. He is very shut in.
Cyronox.exe has stopped working.
Exactly.
Um,
I got hit with a no you, and I don't know what to do.
sorry, there's a fruit fly. Just like friggin' buzzing around. The abbot just kind of looks at you and he's like, who said I was a priest?
Nani?
If Cernok starts a fight, I'm not stepping in.
To be fair, 1, nobody has called him a priest. 2, nobody's called him a cleric. Everybody has only ever called him the abbot.
Hold up.
Assumption.
Looking for
Well, it's a good assumption. Just understand, nobody has ever called him anything but the abbot.
I'm looking up the Google definition of an abbot real quick. Okay. Head of the Abbey of Monks.
Hey, Cyronox?
Yes?
Buddy, you maybe want to go take a walk?
Yeah. That might be the correct thing. It's gonna step outside to breathe. Look at this well in the middle.
I'm gonna turn and look at the abbot and be like, dude, what the fuck?
He looks at you like, I'm not sure to which you refer.
And she's just motioning at this golem. Dude, what the fuck?
It's a flesh golem.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but that thing is not going to be attractive to Strahd.
Do you have an alternate solution that wouldn't
you can give
endanger
her
somebody's
nits.
life?
Well, it's going to endanger everybody's life, isn't it?
Not necessarily.
At the end of the day, it's just a flesh golem. He's an undead monstrosity, apparently. I don't think this is really going to whet his appetite.
It's not about feeding his appetite, it's about feeding his requirement for relationship.
Ophiel just kind of walk behind it and pick up the arms and start wiggling them around. Look at this thing! It has nothing to.
The flesh
Oh my
golem
God.
actually does just kind of pull her arms away from you as soon as you pull them up, and then put some right back in her lap.
Pro, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure he's gonna see this more as a pet than someone he can hold a relationship with.
I've known some brain dead women in my life, but I don't think that this is going to tickle his fancy.
Sorry, hang on. I just gotta double check something. Okay. No, I was gonna do something, but it doesn't work because it doesn't actually do that. So.
The boy's gonna come back in after recollecting his thoughts.
Mm-hmm. And before you say anything, I'm gonna move us back to Kresk, and I'm going to go to Gwensarda and Yalakin. So,
Hey.
you guys head down to the base of the mountains with Irina in tow. And is there any specific place that you three would like to go?
I want to look at, chains.
Sorry, repeat that.
Chains.
Oh, sure. So you want to head to the blacksmith?
Mm-hmm. What the hell's
What are you looking for, Mom?
my pog?
It'll be
It's still
Oh, there
stuck
it is.
in
I see it.
Near
I see
that.
it. It's with you, Larkin. I found it.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. It's okay. So you're able to head to the blacksmith, and Irina walks with you guys. Same with Ismark. She is enjoying being away from the abbey and breathing air that maybe isn't quite so rancid. The blacksmith kind of looks at you a little bit curiously. My dear, what is it that you want these chains for?
Well, we're going up against some bigger things. And we want to be able to hold it to get some answers from stuff. We don't want to kill anything right away. Just something really
Right.
strong that'll hold, like a dragonborn.
Right.
That's
You still don't need chains this strong to hold that dragonborn.
It's better safe than sorry. Trust me.
Huh. Sure thing. It's gonna take me, I don't know, maybe 2-3 days to get done.
That's fine. Can you have it delivered to the Abbey for me? If that's where we're going to be. No, I'll come pick it up. I'm not sure where we're going to wind up.
Sure. Yeah, 2 to 3 days to get this done.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's gonna cost you.
What's it going to cost?
Well, unless you're sporting around 200 gold pieces, you're gonna have to give me something of equivalent exchange.
What's the platinum one, the PP?
Platinum is 10 gold pieces.
And the EP is,
Electrum.
yeah. And how much are those? How much is one of those?
2.5 gold pieces.
2.5 gold? Yeah.
You shouldn't have any
And
Electrum
he said,
pieces.
oh yeah, we found some.
Did you really?
Uh-huh.
you're the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
back.
I don't remember giving it to you.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was at the Druid
that was
camp.
the chest. Yeah, it was. It was the chest that Nix and I opened up together and we stole, and Crom was really upset with us when we split
Because
it.
even I have some.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's a mix between silver and gold, so it's 2.5
And he said
pieces of
200 gold?
silver. It's 200 gold. The Electrum is 2.5 pieces of silver to 1 Electrum piece. So you'd get 5 Electrum pieces for a gold piece.
I don't have gold, 200 gold. Well, I won't be able to afford the chain. That's pretty expensive for just a chain.
Well, you're asking for a custom order.
No, I asked if you had chain lying around, nothing that you needed to make. What's your strongest chain that you have here?
He holds something up. No, if you were gonna wolf out, it's not gonna hold you. You'll easily break through that.
All right. Well, maybe I'll talk to the app. Anyways, thanks. And I leave.
Not a problem.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Crom will hold me.
We'll see about
Sure you
that.
will. Sure you will. All
I
right,
might wind up dead, but
Yalakin and Gwensarda. Perception checks, please.
Of course. Great.
come on. There we go.
You both watch. Like, you guys would have wound up about here to get to the blacksmith.
Mhm.
And then you watch as Irina just kind of gets this weird look in her eye. Like, I need to go somewhere, but I don't know where I'm going, but I have a distinct knowledge of the direction in which I need to go. And she just starts heading north. Like, she just starts heading north.
I book it after her because that's my job over there.
Yeah,
And then
we
she
grab
keeps walking up until she gets to the pool up here in the upper left-hand corner of Kresk.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Where are you going?
I don't know. I really feel like I need to be here.
You're not gonna
And
take
you
an
can't-
empty.
You can't take off on your own.
Well, no, of course not. You're with me.
Oh,
You took off without even telling us where you were going. We had to run to catch up with you.
I'm sorry. But she doesn't stop.
what
And then
actual
she gets
time?
to the pool.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Uh,
Decca.
I was gonna say Yelakin was gonna get one of his empty vials, just kind of like and like look at it.
Okay. As Irina reaches the pool's edge, an image appears in its sparkling blue waters. A handsome youth of kind and noble visage. The sadness in his eyes turns to sudden joy. Titania, he says, it's been so long. Come, my love, let us be together at last. Irina gasps and puts a hand on her heart. My beloved Sergei, in life you are a prince and a man of faith. We were to be married long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me? She reaches towards the water's surface as a hand of water rises up to take hers. What are you two
I
doing?
grab a hold of her. I grab a hold of her and pull her back.
Sure, you can go ahead and give me an athletics check to keep a hold of her.
How about acrobatics?
Nope, gonna have to be
Damn it.
athletics.
Damn it!
I can grab those ankles.
You lacking. Grab her.
Ah, okay. He's gonna run and try and get the ankles and pull back.
Okay, athletics check.
Sure.
Little do you know if you lock in Herculean strength.
Yes.
Better than mine. Probably not enough, but better than mine. We're gonna lose her.
You watch. Your efforts are slowing her down, but they're not stopping her. And you're not sure why. Ismark even jumps in to help, and it's not enough.
Christ.
Her hand reaches out, and his hand takes hers. The hand of water takes hers. And Irina is pulled into the pool and embraces Sergei beneath the rippling water. You have never seen a happier couple as they both begin to fade from view. I need dexterity saving throws from both Yalakin and Gwensarda.
Ah.
Oh, boom. Let's go.
Cool.
The mighty 20.
A peal of thunder shakes the land, and the dark clouds coalesced into a terrible visage. The deep, dark voice from beyond the mountains cries out, "She is mine!" A terrible crack sounds as blue lightning splits the sky and strikes the pool.
Oh, fuck.
Really trying, buddy. It's not working.
Gwensarda, you are
Yeah,
taking
miss.
you are taking 18 points of damage. Yalakin, you are taking the full 36.
Yalakin's still up.
Y'all fucked up.
I sure fucking hope he's still up. What?
Christ.
Y'all fucked up.
Pretty much.
I had one other thing, but it was already too late.
There she goes.
Ismark was thrown back. I need to double check something because I feel like he doesn't have enough health for this. No, he's good. He's good. But he is absolutely unconscious, laying, like, against a tree.
Okay.
So what are you two doing?
Bye.
I guess we
Waiting
better
for-
revive him and get back to the Abbey.
Wait, I'm waiting for my BPM to come down. Just looking
Yeah.
around.
Are you okay,
Is anything
Yalakin?
else coming down?
Nope.
Um,
Seems to
no,
be it.
I hurt, but
Yeah, I'm hurt a little too. Let's take him back and fuck, I don't think we were supposed to allow her to go away.
let's just
Oh
gonna pull
well.
out,
Hey, she's
just gonna
free.
pull out my webs. Anyway, I'll
Let's
pull out.
take him back.
Yeah. Oh no. I've got this. He's gonna pull out, get into his alchemist's kit and pull out a little vial of cure wounds and down. He's gonna like massage the throat to get it into Ismark's system.
Okay. He comes to, and he's a bit groggy, and he's like, "What happened?"
Your sister jumped into the pool, and then
My-
lightning hit it.
My sister? I don't have a
Yeah.
sister.
What the hell is going on over there?
What the? So who was she?
Who was who?
Nod to the knee?
The girl we've been around that you've been having us, bring all over the place?
What girl?
You introduced
I-
her as your sister.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yalakin uses minor illusion and brings up an image of Irina.
He shrugs! He has no idea who that woman is.
Cool, it's my only magic trick.
Do you remember us?
Of course, you've been traveling around the lands of Barovia, searching for a way home.
Hmm.
I don't like this.
Me either. Let's take them back to the Abbey and see if someone
Alright.
else gives some explanation. This is beyond my class.
I
Alright.
can't go back to the Abbey. I have to go back to Barovia.
No. Come with us first. Let's get some answers.
Answers for what?
Trust.
You were just
We
knocked
just got
unconscious
hit
by
by
a bolt
lightning,
of lightning.
which we believe might be from Strahd.
Might believe.
I mean, the Devil's Strahd. What does that have to do with anything? I have a town to run. Why am I in Kresk?
Because you had us bring you here.
Or do you guys
For what
plan me doing this?
reason?
Strange lady named Irina. Because you wanted Irina away from Strahd.
Why would I care?
Well, that's what we would like an answer to. Let's take you back to our cleric. Maybe he can help you, because you've got a hell of a bump. Let him heal you before you head back home.
Already did.
Okay.
Right.
And the three of you make the trek back up to the Abbey.
Yep. Gwen's looking at Yalakin. Fuck.
Nyx,
Yep.
what are you doing?
Backing Ophi up in this weird fight that's happening. Just like, yeah, no, that's fucking weird. Like Ophi's like, that's weird, and Nyx is like backing her up like, yeah, it's kind of weird, dude.
You guys hear the roar of "She is mine," even from inside of the abbey. And then you watch as all of the colors seems to drain out of the abbot's face.
So that's a familiar voice to you?
Is it not a familiar voice to you?
I mean, unless it's... Well, I guess there's only one person that could yell that loud across the lands. Unless he's at your front door. Maybe you should go check.
No, I don't think so. For you see, he doesn't have permission to enter the abbey or ground.
Is that really a thing with vampires?
Yes. Which is why I'm surprised that your friend was able to get in here.
Hey, you want to shut the fuck up, Abbott?
Do I hear that?
Give me a perception check. If you did not say it very loudly,
I'm
Pray I fail this. Crumb ain't here to save you.
You can go into the other
Full
side of the
person.
table, friends.
Nope.
No, Cyranox, you hear like soft conversation as you're stepping forward, and then Ophi is just like, "Hey, Abbott, shut the fuck up."
She shoots a wink at Nick.
Struck a nerve much?
And then there is pounding at the front doors of the abbey.
Oh, looks like you have a visitor, actually, this time.
Next is like, oh yeah, we should go get the door. Yeah, we should
And
definitely.
the abbot stays where he's seated. And do you guys continue your conversation, or you just wait quietly for whoever is coming back in?
I got more questions.
Ask away.
Yeah, took some time to clear my head and process the information. You're not a
What
clergyman.
you figure out's here next.
Okay. So what exactly are you?
I need to check to make sure if he'd actually reveal this or not, or if it's something you have to figure out.
Because I don't think
Period.
human hands.
Sorry.
Yo, we doing this. We doing this.
Got him!
Sorry.
I can only protect you so much.
No, that's just me. That was just like the perfect
Hold
pause.
up. Hold up. Wait. Here we go. I need to cast this at level 3. Okay, I'm good.
Please apply burns to the local wounded area. Burn cream, sorry.
I was about to say, apply burns?
Burns. Well, I mean, technically that's what you did, but anyway.
Those are the real firemen.
I am a messenger of the Morning Lord.
And I'm a blue woman. I mean, can you get more specific?
Do I need to be more specific? That's all I am.
Yes, normal humans, to my knowledge, wouldn't be able to craft monstrosities like this with such ease.
They're not monstrosities, they're golems.
Made of
Whether
human
they're-
flesh.
And?
That is not natural. That is evil, I want to say. You know, it kind of...
Are you accusing me, a servant of the Morning Lord, the evil?
Yes.
Oh, this actually goes
Well, I
against...
mean, now that you're
Oh.
putting it that way, yes.
Yes.
We'll see the morning of death.
The morning
Kidding.
The
after.
morning lord, as in the dawn and
Yes,
the
yes.
sun.
It was rhetorical.
You're getting kind of
I
defensive there,
didn't-
Mr. Abbott. You get. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I didn't realize that you were so skeptical.
Wait, the golem's made out of technically dead people, correct?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god, you're not doing that. Don't do it, Jordy. I mean, do it because it's in character for Cyranox, but me as the DM to you,
Yeah.
the player, all I have to say is don't do it.
Okay, well, obviously, I'll actually keep this somewhat true to
Open the
Cyranox.
goddamn door. Let us in.
I'm pretty sure it's unlocked.
Yeah.
I'm also pretty sure it's not the three of them coming knocking at the door.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Oh. We're just all chilling at the tables like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
this amalgamation of flesh here is important for your plan, correct?
Of course.
Tell
Cyranox,
us
what are you
who
gonna do?
or what you are, or I can't guarantee it's composure.
I
It's
don't
not
think you could
composure.
handle knowing what I am.
You think I can't handle the truth?
That moment,
Huh.
the door to the dining hall opens, revealing the sight of a very weary, worn paladin.
Oh. Half friend.
And as
How you
she
doing?
pulls her helmet off, it is revealed to be a pink-colored tiefling.
What?
Oh,
Hellish, would you
Hi.
like to describe exactly what Taya Kadal looks like?
yeah,
Taya
about
Hahu?
5'6". Her horns kind of curl back over her hair. Very long braided white hair. And her armor just she looks like she's been through absolute hell.
My original statement stands. Taya Hahua?
Taya
God bless you.
Kadal.
Okay.
Please do not do what we did when we were playing, because we skipped over an entire A in the name.
Alright. Good. Taya Kadal?
Oh, spell it for us, yes.
Oh
Thank you.
no.
Taya Kadal. Okay. Jesus Christ, what's with this? So this is a
Ophi?
weird land we're in.
Yeah, what's up?
This is when you start feeling the pull. It's kind of subtle at first, but then it starts getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And you go and stare at your hands, and you've never been invisible before, but you're pretty sure this is probably would be how it happens. As you start seeing through your hands. And
Huh.
you are pulled from Barovia by the lady you work for.
Do we see Ophi just kind of disappear?
Yep.
I'm gonna grab my Warhammer immediately. Say, okay, Abbott, what do you do?
Abbott puts his hands up. He's like, "This is not my doing.
Nope, not believing you.
I have not lied to you since you got here. Everything I have told you has been the truth.
Time to burn it down.
Looks to
That is
confirmation.
not my doing. But if you wish to fight, I'm sure we can arrange such a thing, since you seem to be itching for a fight."
Your boy's on edge. I won't lie.
Abbott?
We'll get back to you in a moment. Kind of turns around. Who are you, adventurer?
Abbott, it's starting again.
Nani?
Tiefling, my dear, you're going to have to be a little bit more specific than that.
The lightning, the anger. She got away again.
I'm aware.
I assume these two are with. Was there a blue woman here 10 seconds?
Yes.
Neat. Another one who escaped. But I assume these three are with the rest.
Yes, they are. They're here.
Cool. Hey, is that food? I'm gonna eat something while I wait for the rest of them to show up.
Of course, help yourself.
She just kind of wanders over the table and sits down.
I am so lost.
Also, to Cyraноx's question, do I look like I have an idea? What the fuck do you mean? Why do I look like I have an idea? I don't have any idea.
I don't know what's happening.
What the fuck are you? I don't know.
All right, Abbott. I would prefer things don't. I would prefer that push does not come to shove.
You are going to have to be a little bit more specific than that.
I'm not gonna burn your fucking
Because
house
you
down.
seem to be itching for a fight.
Yes, I would prefer not to, and we resolve this peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my seat so I can show how well mannered I am. I'm a good boy, I promise. Okay, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. Obviously, if Alan is safe to assume that you are not entirely human, from what my understanding. Because,
That would
like I
be
said,
correct.
would you mind telling us what exactly you are?
I can only tell you that I am a follower of the Morning Lord.
Okay.
I am here to do his work.
This will be acceptable for the time being. And is the Morning Lord is the Morning Lord's work to free Strahd, or is this just a goal you're pursuing?
It is a goal that I am pursuing.
Now let me ask you. If Strahd is free of this land, what do you have to benefit from it?
My work here would be done.
Where's JT? Where's Cat's help? Very well. For now, my curiosity is sated. I would like to take time to wait for the rest of my party to come, so we may discuss a few things.
Of course. And as you say that, the other three walk in.
That makes me while we discuss a few things.
We have a problem.
That makes two of us.
We have a big problem.
Yeah, we have a very big problem.
Do you
Do you
guys
see
want to
who
go
we're
first?
missing?
The bee?
No, the bee is there.
Wait.
We're missing Irina
Okay. Where did she go?
into a pool.
Lightning hit it.
After.
Yes.
Who are you?
Take it all.
Where's Ophi?
Taika what? To what?
Ophi just
Huh?
disappeared.
Yeah, we're still
What the fuck?
getting our header. Yeah, no, you guys have a lot to catch up on.
Seems we have a lot to
Oh.
catch up on as well.
Hold on.
Um,
Let's swap stories here for a sec. Hold on. One
Sure.
at a time.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Yaklin.
Huh?
You're locking? Sorry.
There you go. Yeah, so
Irina ran off to a pool and we tried to stop her from going to it, and this weird water hand grabbed her, and then, well, I mean, I guess everybody heard that. It was pretty loud. And then lightning.
Called her Titania, right?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Wait, that's the name that you send the story. Count points at the abbot.
And he nods.
What's going on?
Gwen looks at. How do you know you weren't there?
I've seen
Who
it happen
the
before.
hell are you? Really?
Before?
Do you know this gentleman that we're with?
Is Mario?
Oh,
What's up,
hi,
Ismark?
Tykedal. How have
How
you
you
been?
doing, buddy?
Other thing. He doesn't seem
They
to know.
keep mentioning a woman named Irina. I don't know who that is.
Don't worry about it.
Do I have... Wait, is this Clerksville?
Whoa. What do you mean, don't worry about it? He said it was her, she was his sister.
You're back.
We
You're
the one who brought
confusing
them
the poor
here.
man.
I'm about ready to deck her. Gwen's pissed off.
Oh man, it only took one fucking episode. It took me almost 4 months.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about
I'm,
it.
You know
I'm
what?
like,
I don't know who the fuck you are. You weren't involved with this. So unless you've got something to explain of what the fuck is going on, shut your trap.
Feisty.
I mean,
You betcha.
they're trying.
Nick,
You're
what's going on? Yeah, I think you're the only sane one here since I think, Crumb's got his nose
Hey.
still in the books. Not you, Yak, when you were with me.
oh,
Ophi disappeared. Our new friend Tykedal. Tykedal, right? Just make sure I'm pronouncing it
Yeah.
correctly. Okay, perfect. Appeared at the door. Just in time for Ophi to finish disappearing, and then here we are. Ta-da!
Also,
So she
the abbot's
called
got
the guy
golems.
that
Sorry.
Wait, okay, is this an actual spell?
Hellish, what did you say?
I said the abbot's got golems.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're made of,
Flesh.
a flesh, yeah.
I mean, it's
well.
obvious. Just look at you can see the stitching.
I didn't see it to begin with.
You don't
Okay,
see those things, Cyronox.
Can I cast something before we continue this conversation?
What would you like to cast?
Oh no.
How far are we all from each other?
Oh
You're all
no.
pretty close to each other.
Okay, let's see.
Oh my god, are you gonna fucking
Oh,
cast
no.
Zone of Truth?
Maybe? I was actually saying, I'm just like, where did I see that thing before? Then I forgot that I had this thing at the corner of my desk. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot they used it here.
Oh, that's my. Okay.
Yeah,
Listen, Merle's a fucking blessing.
no.
Care who the fuck you guys are. You're welcome.
So you're casting
Yes.
Zone of Truth.
Yeah, kind of like beckon Aaron to come over. It's like, before we continue this conversation.
Oh, I don't get close to Cyronox. Fuck that. Mm-mm.
It's okay,
No,
you're
if
already
anything-
in range for it.
Nah, if anything, fuck that. I don't trust Cyronox with a fucking. As far as I can throw him, and I can't fucking throw him.
So you do trust me.
No.
But you said as far as I can throw him. You can't throw me, so that means you trust me.
she only throws you as far as she can throw you. Just continue. Oh my god.
I only trust you as far as I can throw you, and I can't throw you very
Okay.
far, so I don't trust you at all.
Okay, so we got the abbot, we got this person. I try grabbing y'all to come here, but we've already seen that I don't really succeed when it comes to grabbing people.
Do it.
2 so far. No, because no one's gonna get close.
Nope. I don't.
Let's go with the zone truth.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ah.
What's your spell DC? And what do I have to roll against it?
That's a good question. Zone of. There we go. Create magical zone, 15 foot in space. Until the spell ends, a creature enters the area for the first time or starts their turn, must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, the creature can't speak deliberate. They can't deliberately like. Okay, so you have to fail a charisma saving throw. And my spell DC is 13. Yep, you're good.
Now, who's involved
I'm
in that?
pretty
All of us?
sure I wouldn't move. I'd still be here.
Oh, now that you roll it, yeah.
No, I'd fucking... It'd be pointless for Nyx to move out. She doesn't know what you're doing.
If I remember correctly, Zone of Truth would it allows you to know who is past the save, so you know who can
I actually
who
don't
isn't
think...
affected of it. Remember, correct?
Oh, fucking no. This is the first time I cast this woman.
Just toss it into chat so we can read it.
Okay,
Yeah, you know whether the creature has succeeded or fails on its saving throw.
Wait. Boop. There we go.
Okay. You know that the abbot succeeded against the spell. He waits until you're looking at him. He does. He literally waits until you're looking at him and then allows the effects of the spell to wash over him.
Okay. Let's
So
say
we're caught within it too.
Yes, so you need to give
We're
charisma saving
60
throws.
foot.
It's a 15-foot radius.
Yeah.
But we also know, right?
Orange. Oh, so I don't have to then. Sorry.
No, you don't.
We're good. We're good.
We're good. We don't have to. Okay.
I was kind of like sit there, clap my hands really loud. Everyone looks at me like, hi.
This range right here.
Don't mind me. Y'all's is some bitches for not getting near me.
So, is there a reason why you've casted such a spell?
Just to make sure we're all honest with each other.
Of course. Ask your questions.
Very well.
Didn't think this far ahead, did you?
No, not at all. Questions. Okay, so we already established that you want to get Strahd out of this realm. For what reasons they are unknown to us. Correct.
I told you my reasons.
Oh, because you serve the Morning Lord, right?
Yes, and
Okay.
because freeing Strahd from his cycle would then, of course, free everybody else in Movia.
Okay, so we've established that. Anyone have any questions for the Abbot?
No, no. You're the one that had the question. You asked the questions.
I thought I was just doing this just so we can all be on the same page, but...
You should have asked him what he is.
Oh yes, okay, what are you?
I am a servant of the Morning Lord.
Okay, well that got us nowhere.
Are you? Be specific.
What race are you?
What race do I appear?
Human? Don't really have a way to lie that one. So you are human?
Do I appear human?
Yes. This feels like a game of whose line is it? What is this?
He's smarter than you.
You're not wrong.
What is your intelligence, Jordy?
Not high enough.
Just tell me the
big
number.
The small number.
The big number.
14.
He has a 17 intelligence.
Rip.
I think he's smarter than a good chunk of us.
Yep.
Oh, hey, you're smarter than me.
Hey.
Oh yeah. Mine's 13.
It's not smarter than me.
So,
It's not smarter than me at all.
Mine's 11.
He's playing around this.
Dancing around the answer, but...
Okay, hold on.
Come on, you can
come
get
on,
there,
Jordy, I
Dragon Man.
believe in you. You can do it.
Okay. So, okay, I'm also in the bubble, so I'm trying to do this without lying.
Yep, of course.
Okay.
I can give you a hint if you want.
No, hold on. I'm trying to.
No, I think you should be quiet, my dear.
Yeah, I'm trying to outwiggle myself here.
He'll
So,
figure it out on his own.
is it correct to assume that? Shit. So, is it correct to assume that the information you have given us can help us concur that you are in fact not human?
Me, the DM. Can you repeat that question, please?
What?
So, is it correct to assume that the information you've given us can help us assume that you are not human?
There's a lot of assuming in that question.
Come on. Okay, what must I do to find out what you actually are? Not a servant of the Morning Lord, not a perceived human, what you actually are.
Sorry. Would you truly like to know what I am?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I feel a distinct amount of hesitation in that sentence, Dirty.
I mean, I'm
Can't
about to
handle the
resort to
truth.
my other plan, which I don't want to resort to the other plan.
Is the other plan attack you? Is that what the other
Okay.
plan is?
Me outside is a zone of truth. I'm gonna say I don't know.
It's about to get very bright in here.
Very well then. And you watch as he stands up, drops the polymorph on himself, and as Tychonel said, you hear this right before this room gets blindingly bright.
He's sitting at the end of the table, isn't he?
He's right next to you.
He's right next to you.
My plan worked all along.
I am what they call a diva.
You certainly are a diva.
You would know.
Now, like, would my irises be like burned out from looking at this?
Oh,
Or, like,
you
what?
got like friggin' after images. Nyx, your skin's kind of starting to burn sitting this close to something this celestial and radiant.
How are my eyes doing?
Well, if you weren't blind before, you are now!
Fuck.
If I remember correctly, you have sunlight sensitivity.
Eye light sensitivity. Like sunlight in the eye, yeah, because her eyes
Yep.
are fucking not as good as they used to be, at least in that sense. Sunglasses
you
only go
got-
so far.
Yeah, Nyx, give me a constitution save.
Yeah.
You get a +3 bonus.
You're not blind, but those after images are real bright.
Yeah, I'm gonna just step away now. That's...
And then you guys hear just this really happy little hum from Crom as he can now read all of these notes a lot better because it's so right here.
I can read this now.
That's right. Bring it back.
It's that deep barreled hum that you've heard from him before, you know? And he's for a lack of a better phrase, he's as happy as pig and shit.
Okay, well then.
And then you watch as the polymorph comes back on and he sits down and you're all assailed with after images of his radiant beauty.
I can't say
Wait,
that was
no,
beautiful.
I wanted
like,
that back.
Does that answer your questions, my dragon?
Please don't ever do that again.
Actually, what do you
No,
do,
that's some
Nyx? She
warning.
seems singed.
She's sitting right next to me.
Fair enough.
Sunlight burns. Hello?
Although I do apologize, my dear, I probably should have warned you.
God.
Oh, you need to warn her.
Because it's polite?
Have you seen my eyes, Cyranox?
No, I don't sit there staring into your eyes.
Yet they're milked over.
They're actually kind of cute.
I'll be honest with you, Nix. I just see the back of your head for the most of the time.
I
The
mean,
back of the head or the side profile. I've never really seen you like forward.
Phrasing!
When we walk. When we walk or when I'm fighting.
Cyranox, long story short, I have eye sensitivity from a past complication in my life, yes?
Okay. Actually, you're technically out of zone, so yeah, sure, okay.
I mean, I passed my save, dear sir.
Oh, did you? Oh, shit.
Yes.
My bad! I didn't see! I'm gonna throw my
Okay.
hammer at Nix just for the fun of it.
He sits back down. You've got about another 2 minutes left on your zone of truth.
Okay, so we have that. So you're obviously a divine being, which, yeah, okay, that makes it so you're not evil for the most part. I don't think.
Not to shoot myself in the foot here because of your conviction, but just because I'm divine does not make me not evil.
Are you evil?
What is
Oh!
goodness?
The abbot isn't evil.
Tayakadal,
Sure, what's up?
could you field the answer for this one, please?
Yeah, the abbot's just stuck here like most of us. He's not evil. He just wants to get home.
Okay, that makes much more sense. If you want to said that from the get-go.
So you
I've been
entertain
saying
yourself, like-
nothing but this.
No,
Dragon?
no. Lies.
Sir,
That's
just
not
to,
true.
Just
Yeah,
to
That's
so-
say-
not. He's not lying to you.
He actually can't lie.
He
He's
let
an angel.
one. He's an angel. Two. He literally let Zone of Truth affect him.
Sir Knox is slowly gonna stand staring at him. You didn't plan on me being this dense.
I
don't think anyone
truly
has planned for
did
that.
not think anybody could be as dense as you.
Welcome
Okay.
to our life currently.
How have you all managed to survive?
Oh, I've been watching them. It's been hilarious.
What do you mean you've
Swing
been
and so
watching
on.
us? Where the hell have you
mean-
been that you've been watching us?
That's something for you to find out.
Floating. Oh, wait. Taekwondo? Wait, is Taekwondo my zone of truth?
She
No.
passed. With
I
a,
am in the zone, but I passed.
with a 26.
Fucking shit. Stupid
Tykedal,
spell.
I
hate
do
it.
believe that it might be, well, prudent for you to share how, if you want them to trust you. If you want to go home and leave these lands, they may be your best shot.
Or you can leave in a box.
Oh, you can certainly try, but you wouldn't be the first person to try to kill me
Nope.
here.
I'm very confused.
And she
Uh,
turns into a raven.
Told you guys that was a
Wait.
fucking watcher.
She's a big old white raven.
So all the black ravens have been reporting to you?
Caw caw.
Abbott, did you send her to watch us?
No.
Huh. This is like
So,
an existential crisis for Sir Knox.
I know. It's great. I'm so sad JT's missing this.
so you're a follower of the Morning Lord, or literally affiliated with him in somehow. Is that he's pointing to the bird? Is that also affiliated with the Morning Lord?
No. Tykedal, you might want to switch back to answer the question.
Yeah, she'll turn back. No. I'm a paladin of Thun, the goddess of love.
Huh.
You good, Cyranox?
No, not after today.
I'm telling you, man, Sierra.exe has stopped working.
Pretty much. I came in with hopes of burning this place down. I don't even know what to make of it.
I
You would
regret
have
nothing.
died.
Details. Okay, so
So, Cyranox,
yes,
he was hurt out there. He was unconscious. He's
yes,
probably going to need a little bit of help.
I can apply that.
And so was Yaklin and myself.
Actually, wait. How much time do I have left on Zone of Truth?
30 seconds.
What's the name of homebro right there?
The Abbot or Ismark?
Ismark. Okay, so
I guess the question is, did he pass a saving throw?
yeah,
He's
actually,
not in
No.
the zone.
oh, fuck.
What? He's not in the
out
zone.
with it. He's not in the zone. He's out with us.
I'm gonna wait. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna run real quick and attempt to grab this man and drag him into the zone.
Ismark.
Yes.
Okay, you do so. He fails the save.
Okay.
You get one question.
You have 25 seconds.
What are you doing?
I don't know, man. I'm literally making this up as I go.
Holds in his hand.
What's your last memory?
There we go. Yes, that one.
Looking into the pool. And then lightning struck it.
You don't remember before that? Of why
I
we were there?
remember walking through town with a pair of you. But that's
But
it.
not with Irina.
I don't know who Irina is.
So he's actually telling the truth.
Could have told you that.
I have never met an Irina in my life.
Who have you
But
met?
a Tanya.
I have met all of you. You're all looking for a way home. I met her over 6 decades ago.
Hey, what's up?
And he has jerked
excuse me,
his thumb
how
at
long?
Tayakadal.
6 decades?
6 decades. You know that he's not that old.
Zibazab. Wait.
You know what? I'm washing my hands.
Yeah,
Let him go back.
Wait.
Yeah, you should let the young man go.
I'm gonna ask the abbot one thing.
Oh no.
Wait. Okay. So you met her 6 decades ago,
Yes.
correct? And
Yeah, 5 seconds.
You've never met an Irina. God damn it, what's this guy's real name?
That's the abbot.
No. Asking the abbot, pointing at the
Ismark?
Ismark. What's his real name?
That is Ismark the Lesser.
Shit.
Your zone
I'm
of
onto
truth
something.
fades.
Yeah, I'm onto something. I know I'm onto something.
You're certainly on something.
Yeah.
You're telling us.
Okay, so he doesn't seem that old. And how long... Wait. Did the story tell us how long Strahd's been trapped here?
He did not, but he's basically gotten... Like, he understands that he's been here for ages.
Ages. Okay.
But he doesn't have an exact time frame.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna ask that... Actually, no, Nick, since Nick's heard the story.
Hang on for a second,
Go ahead.
Cyranox.
Sorry.
Abby, did you know Irina? She
Who?
was here. Irina, that was with Ismark. His sister.
There was no woman with Ismark.
Yeah, you're not gonna get answers about that.
Why? Do you know?
Yeah, I do.
Then fill us in. Please.
1 second.
What happened?
So there are
Got it. Sorry.
circular
Jesus.
natures.
Pardon me?
Barovia is cyclical, essentially. Things happen in an order.
Okay.
The names will change, the faces will change, but the same things always happen. Strahd loves Titania. Strahd tries to take Titania. Strahd loses Titania. Titania comes back. Strahd tries to take Titania. Cycle
Okay.
goes on.
Serena,
I got it.
hold
I
your...
got it.
So
Sorry.
who created?
This is actually like me figuring this
So
out.
is someone there? There was a woman here?
There was. You guys lost her. Strahd's not going to be happy with you.
Not too fucking bad with Strahd. He's got his own problems later.
Well,
We
Strahd
weren't
is your
taking
problem.
care of him for her. We weren't doing it for him.
No, wait, what's
If
Toriel?
killing
Wait,
him's our way to get home, then I guess that's what we have to do.
wait,
I want to go home.
Tayakano?
Yes, Cyronox.
Sorry. Okay. Now, you said it repeats itself.
Yeah.
Correct? Do all the characters in this story repeat themselves?
Like I said, the names and faces change,
Yes.
but
So,
the core pieces are always there. Strahd, Titania, Sergei.
okay. And kind of stares at Ismark. Nah. That's... Maybe?
He's an innocent kid. Let him go.
I have no problem
But-
leaving. I just brought him here for healing.
Okay, no, wait, hold up. I'm gonna need, like...
Sorry,
I'm gonna
it's
need, like,
big
a
brain
big...
time for Serena.
Yeah.
It is.
Sure, not the time for
Where's
I
the
feel
100
like
IQ.
if he thinks about this too much harder, he's gonna galaxy brain himself.
I feel like
Ladies
he
and
needs an
gentlemen-
intelligence save at some point.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Dragonborn did not become real life things. Their mental capacity didn't allow us to think this far ahead. This is why we're all tribal.
That's racist.
Hey, yeah, my Dragonborn does just fine on Tuesday nights.
Mine doesn't. Mine fails. So there's no way this Ismark can be Sergei, correct? If the whole reincarnation thing...
No, that's not
Okay.
Sergei.
Okay. But there is a Sergei about.
No, Sergei's very dead. Strahd killed him.
Your land is weird land. I don't like it.
Oh, I'm not from here.
This land is weird land.
So you've been here for about 6 decades, and you're still not home?
I have lost count, and I prefer not to keep count. I've been here for long enough, let's put it that way.
So how much help are you going to be to us to get home if you can't even get yourself?
Right, because a single person should go challenge Strahd alone. I already died once. Let's not push it.
Wait, if you died, how are you here?
I just explained it.
So if
Doesn't
we
die.
die, we recycle? Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, and it's not fun.
So we recycle, but we won't be who we actually are present.
Sometimes you will, maybe you won't be. It's never
Jesus Christ. Sornox is gonna like lay down the table and be
And-
like,
And the lightning is what restarts the circle?
No, that was Strahd being angry because he just
Oh.
lost to Tanya.
No, he can just create another one.
can we...
Strahd does not control the cycle.
Do you know who does?
This horrible place.
So you can say this is Strahd's curse.
Can I hit him? Does anybody care if I hit him?
It took you this long?
Title
Welcome
screen.
to our time.
Title screen, Curse of Strahd.
There you go.
A tactical
And I
espionage
hit
action.
him.
The stream just goes dead. Oh,
I don't blame it.
Do we have
Okay.
any more questions?
don't think so.
No, we don't. I
No.
don't. At least.
Not at this point.
Though at this point, I don't think he's going to accept your flesh golem bride. If we've lost his true bride, at least.
You kind of look like her.
I've been
Nani?
hearing that, and I would prefer not to hear it anymore. Thank you.
Where have you heard it?
From a couple people who say I looked like what was her name?
Irina.
I'm
Yeah.
forgetting her too. See, she's just drifting from my memory.
She's that forgettable.
Well,
No, that's
obviously
just
she
me
wasn't
being
really here.
small-brained.
Okay. Now, can
I mean, we had the issue with what's his face, the brother, and the dolls. Ugh.
So-
wait? You guys had an issue?
Remember the dolls?
I got,
No.
long story short,
You did
Cyronox,
see
I got
them.
locked in a room with a shit ton of dolls that looked like me. I trashed the place. Crom got me out. End of story. Remember Demon Arm? Yeah, Demon Arm.
I was never doing.
You
that.
carried Demon Arm for a little bit. His corpse.
Oh yeah,
at
the
least.
corpse. Yeah, I remember that. Such a shame. Such a waste of a life.
Nah, he's an asshole.
Thank you.
He's
See?
spawned several times this cycle, or these cycles.
I
mean-
won't respawn now.
Well, that's the thing about Barovia. Everybody comes back.
Ugh, gross.
So if you're trapped here, you always the cycle always restarts itself with you or your life. Okay.
Does it matter who kills you to restart, or does it have to be Strahd?
No, it just restarts. Strahd doesn't control any of that.
So just dying in this land restarts your cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been around. Do you have any ideas of what we have to work out to get out of here? If Strahd
sword?
isn't in charge of this, how are we going to get out of here? How are we getting back home?
You must know of the cards then, if you've done this before.
Fucking cards.
We have cards. Do you want to
Did you get the book?
Yes? I
Okay,
have
what
it.
other cards did you get?
We had the
Next,
knight.
we'll-
Sorry,
Fuck it, throw it
go
out.
ahead.
Fuck 'em. Take it. Here.
What did we have? Close
3 of
symbol,
coins,
bishop.
8 of
There they
glyphs, traitor, bishop, priest, seer, beast.
Well, you said you found the book.
We have it, yes.
So you need the sword and you need the symbol. And you found oh, even I don't remember his name.
That is when he walks in, leans against the wall, like leans against the doorway.
Oh, this asshole.
My name is Casimir.
This guy again?
Sorry, Casimir.
What do you
It's
mean
been-
this guy again?
He's been traveling with us, you
He's been
dolt.
with you the entire time.
Oh, I thought Casimir was the bard that we fought the very first
No,
time. Oh shit. Well,
that's Victavio.
goes to show my notes aren't that good.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Carry on.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you found Casimir. So Amber Temple.
That's where the abbot said we had to go.
Do we keep hearing about?
Yeah, that place is awful. And then the castle. That could be one of two places. I'm not sure which one it is for the symbol.
I think because what are our options? Strahd's castle and what other castles are there in this land?
There's the keep, the Silver Dragon Keep.
Oh. You should feel
Might
right
be
at
able to help
home.
us out there.
Let's work at the next one. Let's get this done.
All right.
I
Well,
want to get out of here sooner
we
rather than later.
have a heading.
We have a path.
You have a lead.
I don't think we should go to Strahd's castle, at least right now. I don't
No, not
No,
really think.
not yet.
I mean,
Not yet.
unless we
Get the
want to go
sword
for
first.
dinner.
not yet.
You guys haven't gone for dinner with him yet?
Are
No.
we
Be completely
supposed
honest,
to?
what in that note, he won't hurt you.
Ah.
I mean, he might now.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, our Dragonborn friend here has already punched him.
It's-
He hit him with his warhammer.
to be
Oh,
fair,
right.
I failed to hit him with my warhammer, but I withstood his attack.
I mean, you just had a mental breakdown afterwards, right?
Little.
Yeah, we were
I
all there. You
withstood his attack for
almost
the
bit my
most
hand
part.
off.
It's details.
Details. I use these things.
Do you still have them?
That's because of me, not because of you.
Then we're thankful for that. But yes, we're getting away from the main point. We now have a way of, or an idea of how we can stop Strahd.
Maybe.
Apparently, if we do what these cards say, we get something. We'll have an idea. Because me, personally, I don't like the idea of trying to release Strahd, giving him flesh puppets. Until he's finally sated. And even if Nyx apparently looks like the bride, I don't think Nyx wants to go with Strahd.
Why would I
Oh,
want to
yeah,
do
no.
that? No.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, no. He's coming after her heart now.
Fantastic.
Oh, well.
I'll protect you.
Oh, there we go.
At least I have your word, and unlike Serenok's.
I try. Well, now you've become a person of interest to our quest. So, even though we have our misunderstandings
I
and
mean, you came at me.
we have our misunderstandings.
You have your misunderstandings. I'm just kind of sitting here like, what have I done?
Yes. Well, sure. We'll go with that for the sake of
Of you being wrong?
Mm,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's alright, big guy.
yeah.
For the
Okay,
record,
fine.
the abbot is sitting here watching us go on with quiet amusement.
Did I ever sleep with you, Abbott?
No.
Unfortunate.
Wait, Abbott, can you reset in this cycle?
If I were to die, yes.
So this entire time you've been in this land, you have not once died?
I don't want to share that information with you.
I
Well,
mean, would
so
you
much for my
really
zone
want
truth.
to try and kill him, Serenox?
No.
Are you sure?
You're practically a tiny son. I don't think that's
Are you sure that you don't want to try this? Could be fun.
Would be entertaining to watch.
And
so
to
Max
watch
just
is
kind of
what we
sits there and
do.
like strokes his chin. And he's like, "What are the benefits of me dying?
I mean,
Do I come back as a
Well,
dragonborn?"
if you die, who knows? Perhaps you might loosen that stick up your ass.
Hey,
ooh,
Bam!
That is an angel saying that to you.
okay, hold up.
oh.
Now, to be fair, you did spend 10 minutes in a zone of truth with me, asking me questions that I had already given you answers to.
I'm gonna need a little sun for this one. Okay.
Ugh, this is
Okay.
fantastic.
Terrible.
To be fair, that was actually my first time casting Zone of Truth, and I was very unsure of what I was allowed to say and not say, while also affecting myself.
Unsure, unprepared.
It's very on brand.
Details.
Typical.
It is very
Details.
much Cyranox, yes, actually. You can check that box right
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, run in, without checking things. Bull in a china shop.
Have that on a t-shirt, just like a foot coming in. That's so Cyranox.
We should honestly just get a T-shirt made that says, just like Cyranox.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking great.
Living like Cyranox. This is
Living
running
like
in.
Cyranox. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the Ember Temple, we have one of two castles, and we have a.
Or we go for dinner.
Go out for dinner. What?
Well, apparently
Go
he just.
for dinner.
I think we would
Like
have
Nadal
better
says,
chance.
it'd be interesting
Yeah.
to go see dinner. I'm assuming she has gone there before already.
Mm-hmm. That's
We could
Yeah.
plan something.
But the problem is, I think we had a better chance before because now we apparently lost the reincarnation of it. So might not go so well for us.
Come on.
Don't worry, it happens
Go
more
for
times than
dinner.
you think.
Actually, wait. How long do the reincarnations or do the resets happen?
Decades.
I
Decades.
mean,
So
Cyranox, someone has to be born. It's not just like that and they just appear.
I am learning
I'm
this
sure,
as
right?
we
It's
go.
not just like some sort
You
of.
would be correct. That's.
Like, you just
Were you
appear
involved
here?
with the birth that happened here in town recently?
Yes.
Did you notice that they were born without a soul?
They were born without soul.
Or you've been informed that they were born without a soul?
Yes.
That would be right.
That would be because there is no soul in Barovia currently available for reincarnation.
Oh.
We cannot stop humans from procreating. They seem to enjoy the act of it very much, as per the question that Taikadal asked me not even 5 minutes ago.
Me too.
Fair
I
enough.
just want to see what happens, when our heritage is.
I am also curious, but somehow I think the gods would be very angry with me. But now that Irina is gone, the next female child that is to be born will have her soul.
Is there any way we can get that vessel for Irina back?
No.
Uh,
And it is not Irina, it is Titania that is being reborn. And unless you plan on going around and finding every pregnant woman in the world, in the country, rounding them up and waiting for them to birth a child.
That seems a little off-putting.
And I am
Now-
not
Very.
willing to get pregnant for this.
Here's another question. It's a
And
dark
I'm not
thought.
even sure that it would work with you, Tyke, at all, given your tiefling heritage.
We think you're not gonna.
No,
I know. I'm kidding.
Titania was human.
Yeah, no. I guess I kid.
Tieflings their children tend to look exactly like them.
I joke.
We don't know with you because you're very thick.
Yeah. Okay, now here's
a bad coming thick.
here's a dark thought that is a bit twisted, but this whole reincarnation system, it beckons it almost. Now you said that apparently a child was born here because there was no soul that needed accepting but yeah, something like that. But there was no soul that needed to be reincarnated.
So there was no soul in the child that was born, yes.
Yes, because there was no willing soul or whatever.
Available soul.
There was no
Available.
available soul.
Has there ever been in these cycles, have there ever been an overabundance of souls?
He sits there and thinks and considers once 6 decades ago.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, we must.
You
If
nasty.
I remember correctly, there was an entire den of werewolves and countless people who suffered and were ended at the hands of the group that came before you 6 decades ago. Isn't that right, my dear?
I mean, in my defense, he was kind of an asshole.
You're going
What?
to have to be more specific than he.
Yeah. What happened 6 decades ago? With you in particular, friendo.
Well, I traveled with a man who was half elven, and he was kind of an asshole about everything. We got into a fist fight. It wasn't a big deal.
Sounds like
It was a big deal.
more
That's
serious
not
than
quite
that.
how I remember it.
Do you tell Abbott?
Well, now, to be fair, they never actually made it up here as a group. I met Tykedal afterward. But you saw what I was. I know what's
Yeah.
going on. That
Okay.
half-elven man just wanted to go home. Everybody's suffering be damned. He just wanted to go home. So, they fought at every turn about saving the people who needed to be saved. And the definition of the decision of who needed to be saved. Completely upturning and destroying hierarchies of the towns that they went through as they saved the people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying one was right and one was wrong, because they both had their own reasons. But he was a bit of an asshole.
Right?
And where is he now if this went into a cycle?
Oh, he got out.
6 decades ago, he's probably approaching his 130th year. Outside of Barovia.
Wait, so
So
we're
maybe he had the right idea if it got him home.
how
Would
was
you
he able
like
to
to
get
know
out
how
though?
he got home and how he
Yes.
freed everybody else? He traded his life for theirs. So I would be very careful, Gwenzarda. Because he does what you do. And he hasn't been caught.
What?
Ooh.
That was a
Uh,
setup. That's how I got caught.
Sure. That's what they all say.
Oh, I know who did it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you're sure you believe them?
She wouldn't lie to me. Not her.
I'm not here to speak ill of anybody, just saying. He does what you do. But he hasn't been caught. Ever.
ooh, yeah, with the ever.
So I would be cautious if you try to take on Strahd. He may have more allies than just one. And you never know who he trusts. Or who he'd call upon to fuck with you.
Like you?
Never me.
Like Taekwondo? Really? Do you think
I
that
highly
whoever was
doubt Strahd would side with Taekwondo. Just for the sole fact of who she is.
I just
A
wanted to
priest.
sleep with him.
Well then.
have at her, girl. Have at her.
Things are
Girl, kitty kitty girl.
it's getting interesting.
So what are you guys doing?
Reevaluating my life choices.
Well, next step is collecting these items.
Sorry, where did you say you had to go next?
You know what? Your answer is about as good as mine, because I have no fucking
Sorry,
idea.
where do your cards tell you to go?
Oh god. When was the last time I actually looked at those cards? I keep clicking the party loot instead of the jar card drawing, so I'm just like, pouch made of human skin.
Ah,
Well, we have the book. What you seek lies in a pile of treasure beyond a set of amber doors. I'm guessing that's the Amber Temple?
Oh, that would definitely be the Amber Temple.
You will find what you seek in a castle amid the ruins of a place of supplication.
That sounds like Castle Ravenloft.
so not the Silver Castle.
And look for the Dusk Elf, and I'm guessing that's our friend
Casimir waves.
Casimir. Yeah.
That's me.
Fucking Christ.
Now I
And
know
Talking to
I
you,
slept
asshole.
with you.
Yes, we did have a short-lived affair for... God, was it 2 months?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you traveled around with us until we settled on the hill outside of Valaki.
Does everyone remember what they did during their cycles?
Not everybody.
Huh.
And some may never remember until a crucial moment when their memory is jarred. Although I think before you head to the Amber Temple, it would be suggestible for you to head to the ruins of an old knighthood.
Hmm.
It would be the Knights of Argan Vashtol.
Okay. What awaits us there?
Perhaps weapons that'll help you in the Amber Temple, and weapons that'll help you against Strahd. Who knows? I couldn't tell you. I very rarely leave the Abbey, I just know the place, and I know what it held before. You may be able to find more information there, even if you aren't finding any of these items that are said to help you. And the greatest weapon, as your orc friend here knows, is knowledge.
Kram sits there like, still reading the book, just raises his hand and puts it back down.
thumbs up.
You know?
Fist
Just
bump
like,
up, like just
yeah.
fist in the air.
He just like
Lean,
yeah.
lean towards Nick's. Kram has been surprisingly calm.
What are you guys doing?
Well, he's got a book. Well, I guess the
That's fair.
We have a
Well, we need some healing. We need or some rest
okay, yeah.
before we go
yeah.
anywhere.
If you truly want rest, I suggest heading back down to the main town instead of staying here. The
Screaming and all
screams.
that.
Yeah.
But before I go, where did you get your chains that you used to hold them in there?
The chains. I bought them from the
Yeah,
blacksmith.
I see. Do you have any laying around, extras lying around here? We may need some.
What do you need them for?
If we come across someone that we want to talk before, since you're saying we shouldn't kill some people, we may need to talk to them.
So
To
rope
encourage
should
them.
suffice for you.
No.
I used to
With these
build
creatures
stuff.
out there, I think we need something stronger.
Then a simple chain would be fine, and you can get it from the blacksmith. I don't really laying around.
I see. All right.
No one wants to help Gonzalo on her chain quest.
No.
What
No,
if she's
that's
just a
okay.
kinky bitch? Come on. Hook her up. No, I'm
Exactly.
kidding.
That can
I'm
mean
sorry,
more than one
boys. I
thing.
left the fuzzy cups at home.
Oh,
Or
no.
pepperoni.
No.
Okay, so we got that out of the way. Oh, I guess we'll go back down.
Okay. As you head back down and find a boarding house for the night, we're gonna call session early because I need to get stuff ready for Argenvosch for next week.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, we would like to thank our sponsors, D&D Beyond, that is D, the letter N, dbeyond.com, as well as Lucky Dice Cafe and Station Retro for any live games that you would like to participate in. You can go find our main DM, Captain Sack, out in that area. On top of that, of course, I would love to thank my players for being here and taking the journey on one of my favorite modules with me. And of course, V for taking on all of the responsibilities of streaming because it just makes my life a lot easier so I don't have to try and DM and stream at the same time. So, without further ado, be good to one another and remember, roar for initiative.